Welcome to Respect My Journey. I'm your host, Carl Krauser, the Cruising King, King Krauser, a.k.a. that old black magic. Congratulations to Moon Tigers and Coach Ginoa Palmosina.
Shot clock turned up. Final few seconds. Krauser off the glass. Full-time shot. Irish might get a chance to get something off here. Good from about 50. That's not the only thing he missed in the first half, but an entertaining first half at that. As Carl Krauser finishes the half of style. And again, you can put the ball in the hands of a creator like Carl Krauser. Very confident. Takes two guys off the bounce.
To the point, season number 3 with high school hoops starting tonight at 7:30. Moon and North Hills, and you're calling the games with Carl Krauser, the former Pitt star.
Absolutely. I was super excited to announce that. And of course, Carl Krauser, CK, the X-Man, he is iconic. He would put up that X after he made a basket back in the glory days of the Pitt Big East. In honor of his home city, the Bronx, New York. Krauser, of course, he played for Pitt from 2002 to 2006, back in the Jamie Dixon era. And he's one of the best to ever do it. He ranked 7th in Pitt history in assists, 8th in Pitt history in steals. He played overseas. So we're excited to kick this one off tonight.
Always love. It's positive vibes while I'm alive. Shout out to Eric James in North Hills. Shout out to Coach Matt Miller and McKeesport Lady Tigers for getting the win. Shout out to Moon Tigers and Coach Ginoa Palmosina for getting the win. They are moving on in the playoffs. They are moving on in the state semifinals. All of these teams that I just named are still moving on through positive progress, believing in their coaches, believing in their teammates, believing in their family members, friends, and everybody that they love and care about and hold near, dear, and true. This is real life. I had a chance to cover my very first game broadcasted with 22 to Point, the home of CW, with Darren Zaslow. Thank you to Mr. Bain, always love. Thank you to T-Stat. Thank you to everybody, all of the production crew. Always love. This has been amazing. My first game was history. History was definitely set my first game with Moon Tigers versus North Hills. It was a double overtime game, the first overtime game, let alone, but the first double overtime game right there for men's basketball, boys basketball in the home of the CW at 22 to Point. You have to knock it off. You have to knock it off. It was amazing. Now we have Elijah Guillory and the guys, Moon Township. They were going crazy out there. Mr. Reisman, all of these.
Moon here, showing why they're the number 1 team in 5A. Guillory! Up and away! Mr. Guillory, baby! Welcome back here on 22 The Point, the new home of the CW. Yeah, we're going to throw the X's up. Why not? After a thrilling victory for the Moon Area Tigers, 73-60 in double overtime over the North Hills Indians. Darren Zaslow, Pitt legend Carl Krauser, and we have Moon Area head coach Ginoa Palmosina here with us. Coach, this was an absolute thriller. Look, we know your Tigers have a target on their back coming in as the top-ranked team in 5A. How did they embrace that going down the stretch here to win in double overtime?
Yeah, we know we're going to get everyone's best punch. We talk about that a lot. Rankings are the rankings. They don't mean anything, but, anytime I feel that the team has us on the schedule, we're going to get their best crack. And, in this section, it's a gauntlet. It's going to be night in, night out. We've had 2 section games, and we played 3 overtimes. So, I think the experience stepped up. I don't know if we would have won this game last year. Big shout out to our guys who dug it out. A big charge by Deppner at the end. Big shot by Schmidt to start the second overtime to get us going a little bit, especially offensively. We struggled on that end. It's an important win for us to get to 2-0 in the section.
Well, Coach, great job and great win. What did you tell Reisman, like I said, and what did you tell Elijah in the second half after that first overtime?
Yeah, Elijah, we just trying to tell him to stay simple. I believe anytime we walk in the gym with him, he's the best player on the floor, but he got to, simplify his game. He did that. Reisman, just taking care of the ball, especially at the end. We had a couple chances to put it away. We didn't do that, but, at the end of the day, we got it done in 2 overtimes.
Coach, congratulations on the
Thanks,
win.
guys.
Wish you all
Thanks
the
for
best.
doing
Our
this,
Week
Coach.
1 trophy
Great meeting you,
presented
man.
by
Great game.
AHN goes to the
Yeah.
Moon Area Tigers as Moon extends their winning streak to 8 games with a 73-60 win over North Hills in double overtime here at the Palace. Cast schedule, which features 2 playoff games. Carl, how does it feel to be up here in the broadcast booth? Your 22 The Point debut is here tonight.
It feels amazing. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me. Happy New Year.
North Hills coming off a loss to Mars. And a nice 3. Eric James doing it all. Gets on the scorecard once again. 5-4.
There he goes. He's engaged in tune in that game. He's ready. He knew I was coming to the game. He's ready to do his thing.
Reisman, coast to coast. James says
no. Good
Guess who?
back.
Elijah Guillory with his first 2 here in our second quarter. Tigers on top by 2 in a close game. James pulling up from 3. You bet.
Whoa, look at the energy. I think Moon Township needs to call a timeout and talk it over.
Which, believe it or not, entering play, giving up 61 points a contest, but Santa Cola saying we got to get something going right now.
Yeah, Mike got tired of that defense. He wanted to make something happen.
Unable to do so. Johnson the board. James the take.
Tough move by Eric James. Great rebound by Logan. You are making everything better, Mr. Logan. Yes, you are.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, continue and check this out, but continue to check out Moon Tigers. These guys are doing their thing. God bless you all. X up, always love. Congratulations to Coach Matt Miller and McKeesport Lady Tigers for getting the dub. Congratulations, ladies. X up.